Have you ever wondered if Robin Hood, the legendary outlaw who stole from the rich and gave to the poor, was real? Or was he just a story told to inspire hope? Today, we're going on a journey back to medieval England to dig through the tales and discover the real Robin Hood. The earliest stories of Robin Hood come from Old English ballads that were sung by ordinary folks over 700 years ago. They described a charming outlaw who lived in Sherwood Forest with his band of merry men, robbing corrupt nobles and greedy clergymen. But here's the twist: those ballads didn't mention him as a noble champion of justice. Robin was actually more like a rebel, sometimes even a bit of a trickster. Back then, these ballads were a way for people to tell stories of defiance against authority. Taxes were sky-high, rulers were often cruel, and the common folk were just trying to survive. So, characters like Robin became symbols of rebellion against the wealthy and powerful. But was there an actual person behind the hood? Historians have found mentions of Robin Hood in medieval records. But here's the catch: there are a lot of them. The name Robin Hood could have been a kind of nickname, a label given to any outlaw who dared to go against the establishment. There are records of men named Robert Hood and even Robin Hood, but each was a different person, often in different parts of England. It seems like Robin Hood became a sort of legend that any daring outlaw could be linked to. And then there's the Sheriff of Nottingham, Robin's famous nemesis. But the sheriff wasn't just one villain. In reality, there were multiple sheriffs, all of whom enforced brutal taxes and laws that kept the poor struggling. So, Robin's battles with the sheriff represented the everyday person's fight against injustice. In fact, the story of Robin Hood evolved over time, adding new twists and characters to reflect the hopes and frustrations of different generations. When later ballads introduced the idea of stealing from the rich and giving to the poor, Robin was suddenly transformed into a hero of the people, a defender of the oppressed. But those elements of the story didn't really show up until the 16th century. So, was there ever a real Robin Hood? Maybe. But the truth is, Robin became a legend because people needed him to be one. He's the story of the underdog who outwits the powerful, a symbol that changes as society does. Maybe there wasn't one man with a bow in Sherwood, but there was certainly a spirit of Robin Hood in the hearts of those who yearned for justice. And that's the real magic of Robin Hood. No matter where he came from or who he really was, his story still reminds us that sometimes, standing up for what's right means challenging those in power. And in a way, we all carry a little of Robin's spirit with us. So, what do you think? Do you believe there was a real Robin Hood? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more tales from history's greatest legends.